Hello, Monster Bound here. Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 47 of my Khalida Campaign. We're at Black Crag, going to take the greenskin capital from them. The defenders are numerous and belligerent, but then they are greenskins, so that's pretty normal. Lots of units on the battlements there, mostly Orc Araboys. The greenskins are being led by a shaman over here called Sly, with the surname of Ashanor, which sounds a bit elf to me, doesn't it? It sounds a bit pretentious for a greenskin. I think he might be a greenskin hipster. Interesting. Anyway, not sure how that's going to work for them. Constructs hitting the gate. Going to smash that down. Get inside. Should be coming down any second now because, well, when you've got this many units smashing it, it generally does. Siege towers approaching the wall. We've got the Assyrians, Legion of Netherworld, and a whole bunch of Tomb Guard. Tomb Swarm coming out. That's going to do some nice damage to these Black Orcs. And Orc Araboys there, they're taking a lot of damage. I mean, the archers are absolutely wrecking some of this infantry. These Orc Araboys are not having a fun time. They're about to have even less of a fun time because here comes our infantry. The Black Orcs seem to be ignoring things. They're going to turn around and... Nope, you've noticed. Okay, good. Yep, so the Black Orcs now finally decided to engage. The Legion of Netherworld pretty much going to wreck face, as per usual. And down at the gate, of course, our constructs are making a real mess of anything sent against them. We are taking quite a bit of damage on the wall, mostly from the Goblin Doom Diver, which as you can see is located over off in the distance there. It's wildly shooting at the wall. I think it's killing quite a few of its own men, or orcs, but I don't think that's really an issue for Doom Divers, to be honest. They don't seem to really mind that much who they kill as long as they get someone. There's Sly Ashanor trying to show the boys how it's done. Yeah, it's not really working out for you, is it? Necrosphinx taking out some giants. I like how the constructs wait for the giant to get up. They're like, no, that would be dishonourable to hit you while you're on the ground. We'll just let you stand up and then we'll start punching you in the face again. Or the kneecap. You know, whatever. Got some trolls. They have engaged. Again, trolls not really going to do an awful lot against us. We are going to be able to murder a lot of them. I think it's fair to say we have control of the wall, although we are taking quite a lot of missile damage from some of the Araboys that have retreated sort of over the other side of the wall and are now opening fire on us, little buggers. Some more Black Orcs coming in to engage. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Another Tomb Swarm that's going to be eating away at the trolls and the remnants of the infantry. Sly Ashanor is rethinking his hipster tactics. He thought he could win just by believing. That's not true. When you're fighting a Necrosphinx and a War Sphinx, you do kind of need something more than belief. You know, Panzer Division would probably help. So he's going to be trying to get away. The rest of the units now fleeing off into the distance there. One giant has 820 health left, but is not dead, which is a bit annoying. Little Sly there, he's now surrounded and by himself. Oh no, he's not by himself, he's got a little Black Orc friend there. How long will his Black Orc friend last? Probably not very long, I'll be honest. More Black Orcs charging in. Well, they were, now they're running away. No, they're coming back in again. Here we go. And some Boar Boys. They're going to take again. Oh, they've been stopped by the net of Amintok. I'm not entirely sure why I cast that, but it certainly stopped them. So there we go. There was probably some very deep strategic reason I did that. Black Orcs are now running away. Some units now have come back on the left flank. Looks like some Tomb Guard who I thought were pulled out. No, they are now being pulled out. There we go. But these units are going to pick off some of the few stragglers. So Ibermoose and Mittens are going to come and deal with the remnants over here, as only they can by, you know, jumping up and down on them until they stop breathing. Generally. That giant was a bit slow with the old swing there, wasn't he? Mittens deftly dodged out of the way, and now the giant has decided that that was his one chance for glory, and now he's going to run away. I do try and hunt him down. I mean, the giant with 151 health, that should be fairly easy, but for some reason Mittens did not want to move properly. He got caught up on a troll, and for some reason they were sort of, oh, excuse me, sorry, I thought it was that one of those times where you're walking down the pavement, someone's coming towards you, and you're trying to go left, and they go right, and then eventually you have to go, oh, I'm sorry, and discuss how you're going to get around. It's one of those times, unfortunately. So we don't catch up with the giant. That's a bit sad, but never mind. What is fun is all these Black Orcs getting minced. And some trolls as well, because it's, you know, variation. That's nice. So we're slowly going to hack our way through these last few units. And as they flee, the rest of the army shatters and runs. Lovely, so that's Black Crag now under our control. The Greenskin capital is now ours, which means that I think, with the exception of one settlement, they're pretty much now all north of the World's Edge Mountains.
Take it all.
Well, let's just occupy, I think. That should... Yeah, good. Confident Besieger. And a Potion of Full Hardiness. And the Channel Valley Necrotect. For Menkaus, who was... Oh, yes, it is. Okay, fine. Fine. So, I want to... Do I want a steed? Do I want to give him a steed? Has he earned a steed? That's the question. Or, do I want time... I do like Time Warp. Let's give him Time Warp. It's going with Time Warp. That's what we're doing. Okay, Black Crag, how are you looking? It's pretty good. Pretty good. Got the occupied Black Crag, level 4. It's fine. We got the gold mine as well. Would be good to upgrade it, but that's fine. Let's keep all that. We'll keep all that. And then is that bloody Snorko? He's at Karag. Do I go for Karag Drum? I kind of think that we're sort of pushing them back. We're sort of. I would. Come on. Come on.
Honored dwarfkin.
That's well. How about an non-aggression pact?
No way.
Oh, come on. God damn it, Thorgrim. Stop being a tit. What about a lot of money? What about all of my money? That's high. I don't want to give you all that money. How about less money? How about that much money? Fine, good. Right, we've got a non-aggression pact. That wasn't hard, was it?
All here are honored dwarfkin.
They still won't give us a trade agreement. Freaking that! I'm sure this must be bugged, because okay, I know I did stab a fair few people in the back, just one or two, but I really do think that by now I should have seen a little bit of it getting better. Fine. Well, at least we've got a non-aggression pact, so it's not all bad. Okay, Thutep, I think you're going to go after Snorko. We're going to go chasing after Snorko there. I've moved some Mittens are going to come and join you once they've finished doing some stuff. Do I want anything? I did look, didn't I? I mean, more canopic jars might be good. Sure. More yeah, I mean, canopic jars are always good, right? Right. We need Ackendorf. So we need to siege Ackendorf, which is why, yes, Gordon Ramsay's on his way. Let's send him over there. And then Satep should be able to lay siege. Although his army's looking a little bit battered, isn't it? Can we... Oh, you probably won't get any... You've hindered replenishment. Blast. Well, let's move you back over here. You still won't get any replenishment, but hopefully when it fades, you will. That's what I'm hoping for. Otherwise, I'm fairly happy. Kagatef, you've got a skill point. I can't remember what the hell you're doing. Who are you? You're over here. Oh, you're this guy. Okay, yes. Yes, I remember now. Yes. There's a lot of new faces. That's the problem. Okay, so you're going to come over here. And I could do the ritual of Petra? Yeah, Petra. The Petra's Necrotech, but he starts at my capital. I'm going to take bloody ages to get over here, and frankly, I can't be bothered. So Khalida's going back north with a stern warning to Wakaf, which is don't screw this up again. And the Black Pyramid of Nagash is looking a little bit black around here, isn't it? A little bit corrupted. So it's only going to 52%. No problem. We got this. Well, have we? I could upgrade that. What does that do? Does it do anything fun? Don't really think. Do I want to do that? Yeah. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? Canopic jars wise, we need some more canopic jars. We are getting a fair few a turn though. So that's pretty good. How long does the incantation of Geheb continue? 10 turns. I don't know how many turns. I mean, it's been bloody useful. It's been really good, actually. 3 more turns. Because that Tomb Swarm is very nice. And the dwarves have managed to capture the Silver Road, which means if we can just drive Snorko out of Carag Dron, then we just need to deal with the Greenskins north of Blackfire Pass, and of course all the vampires. Easier said than done. And I know we've got another bloody Skaven army somewhere around here, so what I'm going to do is retreat. Or do I? No, I'm gonna pop here. We are going to get Screaming Skull Catapult, I think. 3 turns! But yes, that's what we're going to do there. Public Order here is actually climbing, which is really nice. Public Order here is going to get better. Mostly because of the military presence and the characters. Although we're not actually losing an awful lot. But we are losing some. I would like another Tomb Prince or Necrot. Let's get Patronage of Katep. Let's do that. Patronage of Katep the Third Dynasty, Bringer of Prosperity. Oh, that's nice. We could do with some prosperity. Particularly, you know, recolonising these lands that were burnt to the ground by chaos. Bloody chaos. They better not turn up again. I've already killed 2 lots of them. You know, if they turn up again and again land on my coast, the definition of madness is trying the same thing again and again and expecting different results. Although this is chaos we're talking about, they're not exactly... Oh no, Shom! Shom was wounded. That's a... Ooh. Oh, these bloody agents are doing my nutting. I need to do something about them. I'm just riddled with vampires. I need Deskhead and Gordon Ramsay over here. Right, yeah, you're going away. Good. You're stealing technology. That's fine. Go nuts. I don't really need it anymore. In hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have backstabbed Cetra. In hindsight. Okay, so you've got stabbed, yes. Karak Ziffin's dead. Oh dear. You are a thing. So, Send Nudes. Send Nudes is back. That's good. Steel technology, assault garrison, steel technology. Fine. Send Nudes. Can you kill Liv? No, but you know, good attack. I mean, you are level 4, so I wasn't really expecting too much. Go. How we? Okay. Oh, actually, you've fully replenished. That is absolutely fantastic. So can we come on, Gordon? Damage these walls. Nice. I knew Gordon could do it. Right. Which means we can hit the city. Now, they do have quite a large garrison, but a lot of this garrison is pretty rubbish. I mean, the Grave Guard are pretty comparable to our Tomb Guard, and then we've got Ushabti and a Hierotype. So that should be fine. So, but we're going to how many 5 breaches. Well, that's fine. So we'll continue the siege there. Just while I look around. Right, Snorko. Can we can't quite reach. If I go here. Is there any good? No, not really. Right. If I go there, then I can set up an ambush and maybe catch Snorko. Maybe. Meanwhile, I've Moose and Mittens. You're going to come round the mountain. Black Crag looking fine. Excellent. Laying a siege there. I think we can probably just grab Karak and Gazar. Yep, there's literally no resistance. That's now ours. It's a ruined town. Let's build some pyramids. Let's build some crypts. Let's build some nice, lovely crypts for the populace. And a bone wolf, because why the hell not? Yes, we've got a lot of vampire corruption here. We're going to have to do something about that. We also have some. Right, so I can get a couple of. Oh, I can get a couple of tomb princes. Let's go for. Oh, they're starting at level 10. Is it? I can't remember if there's like a special place I can recruit. Is it because... Is it because...
A loyal servant.
I got something that increases there, and I can't remember what it is. Oh well, never mind, it doesn't matter. Right. I mean, Ramneref, the Tomb Prince. Trustworthy. Diplomatic relations. We're going to get a diplomat. Yes, I think so, because we need someone to go around and go, that backstabbing, that's in the past, man. We're all about being cool now. So, Ramneref, you're up. Yes, indeed. You are going to be an assassin and a specialist. And you're also going to assault units, because that seems like a good thing to do. And then we're also going to get... Do I a chariot master? Maybe. Another Senus or Senutep. Another Senutep. Let's get Senudes.
I serve king and patriarch. My father demands it.
I'm sure he does. Let's give him assassinate and also specialist and also assault units, because that's all quite useful. Good. Right, so next turn they'll probably be dead, but if they're not, then they can start having a crack at some of these agents, try and clear them out. So that's what they're going to do. Necrotect, we could get one. Oh, we could get one who's wise, more canopic jars. That'd be quite. Yeah, let's get Hakaros. Hakaros, you're up. I think we're going to give you wound and specialist. Let's do that.
Not my king's decree.
And you can also then start trying to kill off some of these sodding agents. Can we kill this one down here? Dieter von Karstein. Come on, kill him. Good job. Success. You didn't critically success, Deskhead, but you did success. Succeed. Success. Good. And that means you've got a skill point. I think we're going to go for spread public order, because the people will love you riding around in your chariots, showing off, doing wheelies and stuff. That's good. Okay, so then we're going to go and start resettling these places, because may as well. So let's rebuild them again. Necropolis, yes, and we've got walls there, so that's fine. I think maybe a mortuary house for growth would help. So let's do that. We've also got to get Sorcerer's Iron and Lashik, and this time I am definitely probably going to build walls. Maybe. We'll see. I think what I might do is head Khalida over to Grunty Mingle and then lay siege to Myrmidons. Maybe Khalida can clear out Telia for us. Maybe that's what she's going to do. And in the meantime, King Satep is going to take Akendorf. So we've got some holes in the wall there. I guess the garrison must be... They've probably got those horrible explosive towers. Well, we'll just have to... Screw it. Let's go. Now, one of the things you might notice straight off the bat here is that I've got a unit over in the distance over there. It's my Necropolis Knights. You might be wondering, they seem like they're just taking a lot of fire here. Why did you put them out there? Now, you know, people might wrongly think I completely forgot about them and forgot to deploy them. No, they're out. They're scouting. They're scouting out there. So that your Shabti Great Bow is going to take down one of the fort towers. They've taken two down, actually. For some reason we've still got this little bit here. I've noticed that, I don't know whether this is a thing in the Tomb Kings expansion, but sometimes the wall sort of decorations don't go down, so we end up with this sort of like weird... I'm fairly sure that didn't happen beforehand. Anyway, the Necropolis Knights are now in cover. They're going to stay in cover because they took a little bit of damage. Again, I didn't forget about them. They were out there for a good reason that will become apparent at some time in the future. When? We're not sure. Casket of Souls bombarding some of the Graveguard. We've got... there's a couple of units Graveguard here, I think. A couple of units. One of great weapons, and there's some Graveguard. We've got some Crypt Horrors. There's another Graveguard there. The Vampire of Death Magic. There she is. Very heaving bosom. And then we've also got some Khan Race. Now, so far so good. We are raining fire down on the Graveguard, and they are, well, I was going to say dying, but obviously they're already dead. They are double dying. They are double dying. That's what they're doing. The Crypt Horrors also taking a lot of damage. Obviously they have regeneration, but ideally we can kill this lot without actually having to put any effort in. However, what I do like is the Hero Titan has magical and fire attacks, and the Khan race are only, well, they have very little armor, very little melee defense, but they do have a lot of physical resistance. You know what physical resistance doesn't stop? Magic attacks. So the Hero Titan is going to absolutely wreck these guys. However, there are some Graveguard moving in to assist, but I don't think we're going to have too much trouble, especially when he uses laser eyes. Nice. The Vampire's moving in to try and back her little minions up, and the great weapons are, well, they're just collapsing. They've just been shot to pieces. That guy, he doesn't even, oh, he's got his sword. They seem to lose their sword when they take a blow. Well, he's definitely lost his sword now. And the Crypt Horror's getting wrecked. So the Hero Titan is getting stuck in there. We're getting soul leeched. Or spirit leeched, sorry. By the Vampire. Bloody vampires. I mean, to be fair, he did it to her as well. The Hero Titan does have a couple of spells. It's got a Spirit Leech and a Bolt of Light, Blast of Light, whatever it is. We've got some Ushabti coming in to assist with the Graveguard, and the Khan race, as you can see, have taken horrendous damage from the Hero Titan's attacks. We've also got Tomb Scorpions, because I found that Tomb Scorpions, they deal with enemy characters incredibly well. I mean, enemy characters do not stand a chance, especially on foot. So this vampire lady is not going to be having a fun time. She's going to cast a little bit of magic. What's she going to do? Did she Spirit Leech the Hero Titan again? Yes, she did. That's what she did, yep. So she's going to be trying to make a run for it. As you can see, we've cleared out those units. So we're now going to start moving some of our infantry in to create a little cordon. I do like to do that. Basically, you sort of block off some regions, and then you move your missile units in, and then you kind of like hold the enemy and then push them back. We've also opened fire with our great bows on the Vargeists because I find that the great bows are very, very good against large monsters. You can see doing quite a lot of damage there. Already a few Vargeists lying splattered on the ground. Going to cause quite a mess. So in come our infantry, and the Tomb Scorpions chasing down the vampire. I do think if Buffy the Vampire Slayer, rather than a teenage girl, had been a giant robotic stone scorpion, she probably would have killed a lot more vampires. It's just a thing I think maybe. I mean, maybe there is a calling for a brand new teen vampire drama involving a giant mechanical stone scorpion and its difficulties in high school. I think that could work. I might sell that idea to, I don't know, what's sort of a useless network, Fox maybe. They'll probably take it. So we do have some Graveguard moving in to assist the vampire, so she's going to get away scot-free. Bloody vampires. And we've got some halberds now drawing up a defensive line along this street here, which is just in time because we've got some more infantry from the Vampire Count's army incoming. So we've got a unit of Graveguard with great weapons, some more Khan Wraiths, and some Crypt Ghouls. They're not going to get very far because these Tomb Guard pretty beefy. We're also going to drop a Tomb Swarm on them, so that is going to be quite punishing. As you just see their health just drop. Very, very nice. I think, does it affect the... Yeah, I think it does quite a lot of damage to the Khan. The Khan Wraiths don't have a lot of health. It really is all the physical resistance, so anything that bypasses physical resistance is really, really... Oh, that's not helping Casket of Souls, is it? You're basically bombarding your own people. Anyway, never mind. Our archers are now in, so they're going to be raining fire down on the enemy. Here come the Vargeists. They're getting stuck in. Our Hyro Titans, Stalkers, and some of our Tomb Guard with halberds, plus the Tomb Scorpion, of course. He's just going to murder them, though. They are not going to do particularly well. The Vampire of Death is in as well, but she's not. She's looking a little bit peaky. She's looking a little bit under the weather. Also covered in blood. Probably her own. Because, I mean, most of the things on the battlefield at the moment don't have blood. She lost her arm. That is typical. Bloody typical. So that lot died very, very quickly. Is there another vampire there? No, that's Graveguard. Yeah. So Graveguard. We do have some Vargeists just flapping around, but they're not doing very much and they're losing health. So they're not going to last very long. Ushabti now charging in to reinforce their halberds. I mean, with Ushabti, Tomb Guard, and arrows raining down upon all of these undead, they're not going to last very long. Already Ushabti have made quite the mess and pushed the undead back. They do still have some units left in the centre of the city. So they've got some Graveguard there. They do have some Crypt Horrors. I think these are the Crypt Horrors that were at the wall. I think they pulled back. They are regenerating. So a couple of units of Crypt Horrors and a couple of units of Graveguard. But obviously, as army losses mount, the leadership of remaining undead forces starts to drop, and once it reaches a critical mass, you will see the entire army start to fall to pieces, especially if they've lost their general, which of course they have, because she lost her arm. There we go, you can see the leadership just suddenly drop, and these units start crumbling. There we go. So although the Ushabti are going to charge down the street towards them, they're never actually going to meet in combat because this Graveguard is going to die long before the Ushabti catch up with them. Excellent, so we now have control of the southern end of Blackfire Pass, which means we can start planning our invasion of the Southern Empire. And we got another Cloak of Dunes, which I'm not 100% sure about. I mean, having a stalking war sphinx does sound quite cool, but Okay, so we've secured the eastern border princes. That's very good. We do have a parched oasis here. Do we have a really it's quite a temperate zone. I don't. Okay, fine. No, that's a thing. So we also really want Obelisk to get some of his public order under control, but I think that's going to be okay. I'm a little bit concerned about the vampire territories over to our west. But I'm hoping you kind of like us, but you're not at war with old Vlad. Who is at war with Vlad? So the Chaos Warriors, the Dwarves, the Vampire Counts, Bretonia, and the Chaos Factions. Who owns this territory then? Is that Manfred?
Ready.
No. So where is that there? The College of Pyrotechnics own it. Okay, so yeah, so that's one of the wandering armies. They can actually capture territory, and it does weird things, because one of the when I was playing the Vortex campaign, there was a wandering army. It's like the pit of something. It's basically a bunch of chaos spawn minotaurs, lots of monstrous creatures, that kind of thing, dragon ogres. And they captured a region, and their garrison was almost entirely Chaos Spawn Dragon Ogres, and that's all the armies they could recruit. So it's a bit weird, but it is quite interesting. And the College of Pyrotechnics, I think, is mostly things that explode. So dwarf engineers and steam tanks and rocket artillery and that kind of fun stuff. So probably want to be on their good side, if anything, because frankly the idea of being blown to smithereens by rocket artillery does not sound very fun. With that in mind, King Satep, you've got a skill point. We would like to get you Cimmerian War Sphinx when we can get that, but we can't get that yet. And with that in mind, what do we want to get? I mean, our Ushabti are almost ranked up. So that made Blessing of the... I mean, you know, more missile damage and ammunition is good. And I do kind of feel like our archers tend to rank up quite quickly because they do so much damage. So I think, yeah, let's get the Blessing of the Asp. Let's do that. Are you missing a... I need some bloody post-its so I know who's around. Because I keep forgetting between episodes who... Did this mage have a... Did this army have a wizard in it and he's assassinated? I can't remember. Maybe. I'm sure someone will tell me if that's the case. Fine. Anyway, so Foktem has got a skill point, and we're going to pop that in the purple. Ooh, are we though? Let's get the Elixir of Immortality for him, just in case. And research-wise, I mean, we've only got 2 researches left to get. It is going to cost us Canopic Jars, but probably worth it, so we will do that. And we got a commandment available. I think we're going to go for the worship of Assaf because that increases our public order, which is important, and also it decreases the vampiric corruption, and considering that it's currently at 69%, that would be good. I'm getting a lot of vampiric corruption from osmosis, so that's bad. And the coast of Araby also has a commandment, because obviously it got raised. I think we're going to go for... Probably going to go for growth, I think, just so we can... Kofa gets patched up as quickly as possible. Now, fingers crossed, our agents don't get assassinated. Come on, guys. Dodge the knife. You did that. You... You had one job, Hakoros, and that was to stay alive for a turn, and you failed. Unbelievable. At least Sly didn't manage to assassinate anyone. Tried to assassinate Prince Ramneref and failed. Excellent. More of that kind of thing. Okay, Hakoros got wounded. Loser. Assault garrison success. We got the apprenticeship of blah blah blah. Step is strict. Yes, there's a failure there. Send nudes was okay. Let's go and have a look at send nudes for a second. Can we just continue this tit for tat? Just try assassinate live. Well, that yeah, good. Okay, so that went well. I mean, I was expecting a failure, but
Do not challenge me.
okay, you've got 11% chance of success. Whatever. Okay, send nudes, assassinate. Nice work. That's what we need. More of that. Absolutely. Let's get Prince Ramneref over there. I think it's just this agent down here to deal with, and then we're good. And Snorko has not spotted our ambush. We're going to be able to sneak up on him. Good stuff. Yeah, I don't want to piss the dwarves off, so I think I'll go this way instead. I mean, if we could get a...
Welcome,
friends
of the Dowie.
Wait, yeah, we're friends. How about military access? How about a lot of money?
Nope.
Fine. Fine. Right, Caragdrom. Right, Snorko. I mean, I'm surprised. Snorko, I was expecting, like, 15 units of Black Orcs and 5 Ragnarok Spiders, but he's only got 1 unit of Black Orcs and 1 Ragnarok Spiders. Less spiders than I was expecting. Well, let's kill Snorko. Where are they going? Are they leaving their rock lobber behind? Bloody hell. Right, we're going to kill that rock lobber before it can start opening fire. Hello Kitty is going to say hello to that rock lobber. Off he goes. Or she goes. I don't know. I'm not sure what you did. I don't know if you can tell with the statue. So the rock, I don't know where Snorko's going. He's up to something. Mark my words. But while he's up to something, his rock lobber is being left completely under bloody defended. So Hello Kitty's going to deal with that. Looks like the Shaman is going to spite Cracktooth, is going to cast Gorkle Fix It. I don't know if that's a reference to Jimmel Fix It. If it is, that is in bad taste, but to be fair, they probably didn't know at the time, so oops. Anyway, in comes Hello Kitty. Going to charge the Rock Lobber and then start murdering goblins, as is tradition. We are going to have a Bad Moon cast on us. All it seems to do really is just kill more of the goblins, so not 100% sure what the plan was there, but whatever it wasn't a good one. Morgoth's mangy marauders taking some Screaming Skull catapult fire. And the rest of the army's milling around, not quite sure what to do. Hello Kitty, I'm not worried about Hello Kitty, to be honest. He's going to be whatever he is, he's going to be fine. He's going to be chasing down those goblins, just making sure they don't come back and start manning the bloody rock lobber again. This unit of Black Orcs is going to go off and chase him. That is not a problem. Snorko's army, on the other hand, is going to slowly piecemeal sort of charge towards us now. Morgoth's mangy marauders now charging directly in range of our archers, and they are going to immediately break and run away. Good work there. Some squigs standing by as well. Here comes the Arachnarok Spider and a bunch of trolls, backed up by some goblins. So we've targeted it with the Ushabti with great bows, and as you can see, it just does a heck of a lot of damage to this thing. I mean, the Arachnarok Spiders have a lot of armour, but it just doesn't seem to do anything against... It's a couple of volleys, and it's what, a third of its health has been stripped off? This thing is not going to be able to reach the front lines, put it that way. Even if it did, our Necro Sphinx is standing by to deal with it. Morgoth's Major Marauders have come back to the fight. Hello Kitty is chasing down the goblins. Off they go off the field. You can see that Arachnarok Spider is not having a good day, and it's like, you know what, I'm off. Off he goes. Necro Sphinx charging in against the trolls. Sends one flying. Look at that. Off he goes. Over on the left flank, Necropolis Knights charging in against some Orc boys. They're going to make a real mess of that. And Cuddles is doing the same with some Orc Biggins, which is nice. The Ushabti also charging in. They're not, well, I mean, the Orc Biggins are anti-large, but I don't think they're good enough to stop the Ushabti, to be honest. I don't think much the Greenskins can field is good enough to go up against the Ushabti. Greenskins have a real problem with large units, as you can see. So Necro Sphinx are going to be making the trolls now charging in. I'm not sure what they're really planning to do there, apart from die and then run away, but maybe that is the plan. Ushabti chasing down some units on the right flank, including Spite Cracktooth. He's off as well. Snorko is going toe to toe. Look at that. But he's pretty much all by his lonesome now. Most of his army has run away, and he's losing health quite rapidly. And off he goes. Snorko is now running away, and we're not going to let him get away this time. So the Ushabti with great bows are going to target his little head. Let's just get this in slow motion, because it should be quite good. So already some bolts flying in from the Ushabti. A lot of them missing. Oh, here we go. Oh, he gets shot. He's taken a hit. He's still running. But now he's not a moving target anymore. Oh, that's got a sting. Oh, no, it's not looking good for Snorko. It is not. It's gonna sting. I mean, brave. No, his head came off. Oh, that's... I think a lot of these little red bits are probably quite important. So, Snorko is now... Yeah, good. So, Snorko's dead. And the rest of the Greenskin army is on the run, unsurprisingly, really. Fortunately, we won't have to chase it down because obviously it's a settlement battle. So, nothing will survive. And so that's the end of Snorko. Or is it? That was ruddy mysterious. So we've got a biting blade for our troubles. Another rank gained. Good work, Thutep. Put a stop to Snorko and finished off the Greenskins in the Badlands and the Southern World's Edge Mountains. Snorko dead. Well, is he though? Is he? We're just not sure. Okay, Thutep, you're going to get returned in madness, because that's just a good one to take. And I think it's probably, because I don't have vision up here, it's probably safe to get walls, just in case they do send any armies down through the pass over here, because that could be problematic. Otherwise, pretty good. I mean, we've taken some territory in the border princes. We can like, charge straight into Sylvania now. Nothing to stop us. We need Khalida to clear up these regions over here, these vampire-infested regions. Potentially even Scave and Blight as well. Scave and Blight do not like us. They're friends with... Oh no, they're not actually. They like the fact we're killing the Von Carsteins, so... But only just. So is that a more of a new... I thought they were allied or something. That's weird because... They like the fact we're killing them, but they have good relations with them. Usually that would mean that they don't like us. But apparently it's improving, so that's good. Maybe we won't have to kill those rats, because I mean we've got plenty of rats to deal with in Lustria, so probably don't. Yeah, good. Anyway, that's all we've got time for this episode. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.